Hey guys, my name is Balraj Gill and I talk about ethics, business, spirituality, fitness sometimes. I own a gym in Surrey, BC, so subscribe to my channel if you like. But today I want to talk about how I lost $45,000 yesterday. For this one, I am holding on to my pyramid. This is a stone. It's a lapis stone. And I am not going to let go of it. I'm not only holding on to my stone, actually. I am wearing my most favorite necklace, which is Kuan Yin. She is my favorite goddess. And then also on my necklace, I don't know how I got this. I don't know how I did it, but I also have a lapis stone. Isn't that so cool? Anyways, I need it. Okay, so here's a story. I owned a townhouse in Langley. I've had it for the last almost 9 years. And in the last like 3 years or so, I've thought about selling it. Last year, about November, I wanted to sell it, but my tenant that I have, she wanted to buy it off of me. And she's such a sweet, kind, caring, loving woman. I don't know her. She's only been a tenant, not a friend or anything like that. So just a tenant. But I just get this like really warm energy from her. So I thought, oh, okay. It didn't work out for her. So at that time I thought, okay, you know, I'm all right. I'm okay. So I don't need the money. I'll pull back. I'm not going to sell it just yet. So now when the market was really hot, I thought, well, you know, maybe I should sell it. I'm just holding on to it. I don't need it. There's no use for that townhouse right now. It's just costing me a lot of money. And when I called her, she said, you know what, maybe I can afford to buy this house off of you. So I said, okay, all right. Now, there was no contract signed. We agreed to a deal. And I'm not shitting you. Within 1 week, that townhouse went up by $45,000. $45,000. No contract signed, nothing. So then when one of my friends, a realtor, who knew I was asking him for just the paperwork and stuff because I did this deal privately. He's like, I just sold this for this much money and I can get you this. You know, the ego kicked in and I started thinking, what the fuck should I do? Do I fucking pocket $45,000? Because at the price that I was selling it, that I sold it to her at, I actually lost money. But this new price, I would have made a little bit of money. And don't forget, I've had this townhouse for a long time. It hadn't gone out up in price for years and years, almost a decade. So anyways, I started thinking, should I charge her more? Because this is what the new price is. And be a bitch and go back on my word and say, well, I'm sorry, but we didn't sign a contract and this is what I'm going to do? Or should I stay ethical? And should I give this really good woman who I don't know a step forward in life? She's got 3 kids. And you know, that thought crossed my mind for a hot second. And right away, I was like, no, you can't go back on your word because money is money. God gave me this beautiful mind. I can make money out of anything. And I know that now because I have been through the trials and tribulations of a business, a failing business, and I am making it work. And I have these high expectations, high numbers, which I will make. And then flip it. And I thought, what the hell is $45,000? You have this mind, you have these hands, you have feet, you have a body that works, that's given to you. You can make that, add that onto your to-do list and make that money back within half a month, whatever. Put it on your list and make it back. Give this chick a break and be ethical. So yesterday, I signed the contract and I sold my townhouse for what I told her I was going to sell it to her for. Was it hard to do? Money sucks, man. Oh, man. But you know what? It did not, the thing is, money can be made. That's what I realized from this whole transaction and this experience. Not only have I gained a friend, because now her energy is so great. She is such a beautiful, wonderful woman. I know I'm going to be friends with her for a long time. Actually, we're cooking Indian food at my house next week with a couple of other friends, and we're going to have a great time. I know she's going to be part of my life for a long time, and I have a lot of lessons to learn from her. I think God brought her into my life. She's very calm. And the one downfall that I have, if you follow me on Facebook, I'm pretty calm, but if you piss me off to get me to a certain point, then I blow up. But this chick stays calm all the time. So you know what? Maybe I just have some lessons that I need to learn from her. They may have cost me $45,000, but whatever, who cares? I will make it back. And that's the other lesson that I learned, that I've got all the tools. I can make the money. I can make that tenfold. And I'm not kidding when I say that I actually can. So whatever, let it go. It's just money. And I don't know if it was the universe testing me, because the one thing I always said was I will never let money get into the way of ethics and friendship and family, all of it. And she actually was in my ethics portion, because she was not she was not family, she was not a friend, she was none of it. But it was just ethically, spiritually, I couldn't do that to somebody. And I know I gave her a break, and I know this is going to move her and her family. It's putting her into the market. And even if she flips that house tomorrow, I'm happy for her, man. And she can go and upgrade or do whatever she wants. I'm really happy for her and her kids, truly, genuinely honored that I actually had this opportunity to do this for her. So anyways, that's it. I just wanted to share as I hold my lapis, play with it, look down at it. I just wanted to share that with everybody, that sometimes it's not just that instant gratification. 45,000, an extra 45,000 in my bank account, would have been It would have been awesome. But you know what? I'm happy. I can live with this decision, because at the end of the day, I'm not gonna, when I die, all of this shit that I have, nothing is going to go with me. But you know what's going to go with me is my consciousness. And my consciousness is pretty clear, I have to say. I feel good. I feel really clean. Not just because of this, but everything else I'm doing too. Anyways, love you guys. And I hope that this gives you some inspiration to not look at things and attach yourself to them. And money is the hardest thing. Trust me. I was like, oh, I wanted to cry a river. And I'm just being honest with you. It was hard. But I know I did the right thing. Love you guys.